Hello, welcome to Cool Nerd News. I am Steve Trezza.
Scott Burnett.
Ed Good.
Devin Burke.
And this is a little new show that we are starting here. We are splitting up the reviews from the news from now on. So this is our inaugural show. We are going to start off with some trailers, new trailers that came out this week, and some casting news. Basically, all kind of nerd news, as you will, that we've gathered up throughout the week. We will discuss on this show. So we're going to start off with Fantastic Four trailer.
Is it so fantastic?
Was it fantastic?
It reminds me of Ant-Man.
The not so fantastic Four
Ant-Man?
trailer.
There was no bee riding. This was way better than the Ant-Man trailer.
Yeah.
But it was just very meh.
I think it had an epic feel to it. There was no meh to it.
Nah, I felt meh.
I don't necessarily disagree with, that it had an epic feeling to it, but I don't feel like I was watching a superhero trailer. I feel like I was watching something out of a sci-fi trailer.
I think that was intentional.
And I agree that it was intentional.
The first one was a very over-the-top, the first two Fantastic Fours. For anybody who hasn't seen them, don't, because they're fucking terrible.
Unless you want a good laugh.
They're very over-the-top, very stereotypical superhero movies. Why not take a different route? It is they're superheroes that got their powers through science.
Right.
Make it a more sci-fi movie. And
Yeah, but I just also feel like the trailer was very
the
not revealing.
Yeah,
It was
well,
just.
I mean, it's the first.
It was
trailer.
like, hey, scenery, Fantastic Four.
And then very brief. It got you interested to see more.
I don't know. I'm not sold on it. I think it's.
Teaser trailers are never meant to sell you.
Well, and that's
they're
the-
supposed to just get your interest.
But
And
yeah,
then the
this
next
was-
trailer. Wait till the next trailer.
Yeah, but
We'll
for
see.
teaser
We'll
trailers,
see.
though, this was kind of a long teaser trailer.
Oh, it's
It
titled
was.
as a teaser trailer.
Right.
But it was still like a minute and a half? Though?
As
That's
opposed to
normal
the
trailer.
Tomorrow
Yeah, like
one where
1:30.
it's like a chick flying.
But not only that, also it's the movie comes out in like 6 months.
Well, they were just reshooting it, so I think that's why the trailer might
And
have been
again, why I'm
Can you imagine
so
the reshoots was for that
worried about
trailer?
it. You know, it comes out in 6 months. This is the first thing that we see.
They probably have only that filmed, like the dusty car and some science lab stuff.
You see a lot of the Human Torch and the Thing. You really don't see anything from.
You don't see any
Invisible
Sue
Woman.
Storm.
You don't
You
see
see two close-ups of Stu.
right, but you
No,
don't
but
see
not
any
her
of her
powers.
power.
You don't see her powers, and you don't see any.
Well, you wouldn't see
Well,
the
you-
Invisible Woman's powers.
Well, the only thing
So-
you see about Mr. Fantastic is there's a
arms
close
are-
up, and he goes like this, and you see it kind of like extend.
Yeah, but
you
he
don't
was
see
just
any
been grabbing something.
Right.
No, but it's obviously him discovering that he has powers.
Right.
There's like the ruins around him. Obviously, the
I don't think
spaceship
that's him
crash.
discovering he has powers because he already has his the coils on that.
Oh, okay.
That costume
On the
because
suit.
last week, earlier in the week before the trailer came out, there was a leak from somebody who saw the mock-ups of the costumes, and they showed the mock-ups of the vents on Human Torch's costume and the spring coils on Mr. Fantastic's costume.
See, now I can buy the coils. One thing that I hated in the original two Fantastic Four movies, and God, they are. As
You
said,
have
they're
them on
so
DVD.
awful. I do own them on DVD, but they're still awful.
Were they gifts?
I own Man-Thing, so whatever. But anyway, when he would stretch in some of them, like he'd be wearing a button-down shirt, and the button-down shirt
Yeah.
would stretch with him, and it's just like that doesn't happen.
Right.
Like
Well, his skin falls off on it like dandruff, and that part works.
it was just bad.
Yeah, I know.
Just terrible movies.
It's really bad. Unfortunately, Captain America was in those movies as well. So
Yes, but we forget about that. We forgave him, and he's a much better Captain America than he was Human Torch.
actually, he was a good Human Torch.
He was.
He was a good Human Torch in a bad movie. All right.
Yeah.
in a bad movie.
In a bad movie, yeah.
He played Human Torch well.
So
on the other trailer news,
other trailer news, we got
the better trailer.
We had another Terminator trailer that came out.
Their
this
TV
week.
spot for the Super Bowl came out.
There was a little bit of new scenes, like
Yeah.
a little
Who
bit.
needs new? A recut of the old trailer is still good because that movie looks phenomenal.
It looks so good.
It looks so.
It
good.
looks like the first good Terminator movie since Terminator 2.
Two. Yeah, we all agree 3 and Salvation were.
Well, 3. Here's the thing. I was alright with 3.
Are you going to be an
No,
advocate for
I thought
Terminator
3 was
3?
awful.
I was more on
I
board
will
for
vote you
Salvation
off
than I
the
was
show.
for 3.
Completely agreed.
No,
Yeah.
because there's a few things I like about 3, but more what I hate in 4, though. But we'll talk about this at another time. But basically, the only thing I liked about 3 was that Arnie's Terminator in 3, he was more robotic in Terminator 3. Like he was,
Arnold
he
was
checked.
great,
No, like he grabbed John Connor's face and looked at him left and right. It's like good, no internal bleeding. Like he did all that stuff. I liked that. I liked how he was that
Too
kind of
bad that
Terminator.
John Connor and whoever the fuck the chick was.
Doesn't
Yeah.
care. Don't matter.
But I mean,
Yeah.
like,
Well, in Terminator 3.
Yeah. Like the actors themselves were bad. I don't like either Claire
Right.
Danes
No.
and the dude.
It was just
yeah.
unneeded.
No,
I
but
mean,
like it was unneeded. I can agree with that. But I just kind of like the plot, how it was kind of going through, and how like the twist ending was like the father protecting the daughter, like said, no, you go here to turn it off before he dies, but it's actually a bomb shelter. And I thought
But
that
then
was
Salvation
awesome
came
twist.
out and never touched on it.
Yeah, and Salvation, I like Salvation because it actually
lasers.
showed
No lasers.
the war. They didn't have lasers, but it actually kind of showed like the aftermath of the robot.
and it
war.
also showed that John Connor doesn't immediately become this, chosen one.
Yeah.
That he's still just a grunt.
Yeah.
High-end grunt, but he's a grunt.
There's a bit of weird
But here's
writing
the
in
thing:
that too.
without Terminator 4, we wouldn't have that great outburst that we got. Really?
That's
Really, guy? You gonna walk over to behind the set? We would never would have got that.
We would have never known.
Thanks,
Christian
Christian
was a
Bale.
dick.
You're a true hero.
But back to the actual trailer,
Yes,
there was a
right.
lot of cool scenes. There was a very Dark Knight-esque school bus flipping end over end.
Which we originally saw in the teaser, but then they kind of like show that Arnold comes out of the cop car in that.
Insane.
Yeah, and Emilia Clarke is just so fucking
Oh my
hot.
gosh.
She's good in it.
And we got to see the enemy
be my
Terminator's
salvation.
endoskeleton-ish a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the T-1000 or whatever.
The
the
T1
metal-
million, we'll call him, I guess. That's what
No.
I'm
T1 million is the giant spider from
From the
T2
Universal ride.
Yeah.
Travel
Oh.
through time.
Yep.
Which was an awesome ride. I just
It
read
is.
in December.
I
There was so
don't-
many cheesy lines. He picks up the Terminator's head, and the puberty guy was like, "Did you know him?" And he was like, "He was my college roommate." Like just to think of a Terminator in college would be great. Like coming back from class. It's
Hey,
like,
it's been,
oh man,
well, he's saying
destroying humans 101's real hard.
Well, he's been waiting for John Connor all this time, so I mean, he probably did have to
He know what he was doing.
It's just like a bunch of Terminators, and they hang up a picture of John Connor, and he's just like pointing at him.
They're throwing the darts
Darts
at
at his face.
There needs to be that movie,
Nerd.
Hollywood. Get on it.
All right, so that's enough for the trailers for
Yeah.
this week. So we did have a lot of casting news. Something that's gathering a lot of buzz is the new Ghostbusters movie, which is an all-female cast. So I have a snippet to say about this, but I want to hear what you guys have to say first. So.
I like the choices, except for
Leslie Jones.
Yeah, Leslie. Who's Leslie Jones? Actually, either both SNL ladies on there. I think might be a weak point, but who knows? It could be good.
I mean, I think Melissa McCarthy, she is going to be the equivalent to, Bill Murray.
Bill Murray, yeah.
She is obviously the most comedic out of the group.
I'd like to see her play something she hasn't played. All her movies, she's like this.
The fat, sassy lady.
Well, she's like sassy. She's like nothing
Definitely fat,
hurts
sassy
me,
lady.
and then somebody says like, "Oh, you're fat." And she's like, "I might have this tough exterior, but it really hurts me at the end." That's every character she's played in every movie. The Heat, the one with her and Susan Sarandon, the other one where she's the fat one.
Same thing with Zach Galifianakis, but he seems to be doing fine.
Yeah,
What
but
has he been in besides Due Date and the Hangover movies?
I forgot what this one movie
Oh,
that's
where's
fine.
it in?
That's fine.
Okay,
But
whatever.
anyway.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of Melissa McCarthy. My main beef with, but
First movie.
regardless, whatever. My main beef with Ghostbusters is this is the reason why I think they're making it, and it's all about money. And the reason why they're making it, again, everything's all about money. But the reason why they're making this movie is, okay, let's make Ghostbusters 3. A lot of young people don't know the old
I agree.
Ghostbusters.
Bullshit!
A lot of young people
A lot of young
don't
people
know.
do not know.
You should. There is
I'm
the
not saying they
internet.
shouldn't. I'm not saying they shouldn't. They should know or shouldn't. But a lot of them don't know the Ghostbusters movies. Now they want to make a third Ghostbusters movie, bring all this
They're
cast
terrible
back.
parents if they don't know what Ghostbusters is.
If-
Shame on you.
Well, that's
Now they want
where
to
the Hollywood-
make this Ghostbusters 3, bring the old cast back, whatever. Hollywood is afraid that it's going to flop. This is what I think. Hollywood's afraid it's going to flop. They don't want to do it. So they're going to bring this all-female cast of these up-and-coming new females to not only reach the old Ghostbuster demographic, but now to reach the female demographic for Ghostbuster movies and to make money. And because of them doing that, I think it's going to suck. And I have no real ambition
And they're going to
see
try
it.
to sell bundle DVDs before the movie's out.
Absolutely.
People who haven't fucking
Absolutely.
seen it.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's exactly... And that's my rant on the Ghostbusters movie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it might be a flop, but.
But hey, Ghostbusters was originally
Probably,
supposed to
but
be a flop.
I'm not really...
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not really excited. I can just
Oh,
say
yeah.
that.
No, yeah.
I'm gonna wait to see
Only
what else
time
comes
will
out.
tell
It's
on
just
that.
casting.
Only
Yeah.
time's gonna tell on that.
Here's the thing. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with female Ghostbusters. I know you guys are giving me that
And
stare
you're the
right now.
and you're the big Ghostbusters.
I know. I'm
fan.
okay because here's the thing. Yeah, look, it's me, everybody. I'm okay with it because of a few reasons. Here's one of them. It's not a trilogy. It's not a third one. It's not taking place in Ghostbusters universe. It's a reboot. So you're not gonna have Kristen Wiig as female Peter Venkman or anything. She's gonna be somebody such and such. There's gonna be different people playing different people. These are its own thing, its own timeline. I don't know if it's gonna take place in today's. It could take place in the 90s. For all I know.
Kristen Wiig might be the head. Melissa McCarthy's going to obviously be the comic relief.
So she'll be Dan
sassy
Aykroyd.
black one, and then the
That's the
dumb
only
one.
thing that's kind of upsetting me. It's like it's like literally
So,
female
the
carbon
question
copy
is,
to female
yeah.
How
carbon.
far are they going to go with swapping the gender roles? You know, are we going to have a male receptionist like,
Gene?
Gene. Are we going to have, a James be the male receptionist? Is there going to be, the Zool is going to be a male love interest? How far are they going to
They
go
can just
with
bring
it?
back
They're gonna
Sigourney.
make female Slimer.
They can just bring back Sigourney Weaver because she's
Slimy.
already.
Slimette.
Slimer.
Slimette.
Yeah.
They don't need to swap Sigourney Weaver. She's already man.
Well, I mean, I would love to see Sigourney.
So-
Except that body in Aliens. Oh, talk about a Cincinnati Bengal. Great uniform, fucked up helmet. Like
I don't know. I don't really think she looks that good. In
she had a great. Really, go watch it again. Where she's with the little
I've
tiny
seen it
whities.
plenty of times. It's one of my favorite movies.
It's the face that put a little
face.
Yeah, hide the
Don't
face.
get me wrong. I love Sigourney Weaver, but doesn't do it for me.
All right.
Don't get the blood pumping in the right places.
So,
80s Sigourney Weaver, not
so we may have found our Green Lantern.
Could possibly yes.
That
Tyrese.
fits.
Well, Tyrese Gibson is rumored. Might be a good Jon Stewart.
Yeah.
I think
not Hal
it's-
Gordon or Jordan or
Hal Jordan.
Whatever.
Well, I don't know.
They shouldn't go the Hal Jordan route. That's
Obviously.
It's still very early though. It could be.
They
We had
changed
Terry
Johnny Storm.
Crews was campaigning for Luke Cage, and look where that went.
Yep.
You
But,
would have been a great.
And then for our last casting choice here, we have Disney's eyeing Chris Pratt as Indiana Jones, which
I'm on board. I love Chris Pratt.
I think everyone loves Chris Pratt.
Oh,
I would
If
also
you hate Chris Pratt, turn this fucking show off because we hate you.
Oh, you're
And-
not fine with Ghostbusters, but you're fine with Indiana Jones, even though the last one tanked.
Well, it needs a reboot because the last one tanked
It
so
needs
yeah.
a reboot. But I think they shouldn't do a reboot. I think they should
Make
actually
him his son.
make Chris Pratt his other son, not nothing Shia
Mike
LaBeouf.
Williams.
Because fuck Shia LaBeouf. But
Sorry, Shia LaBeouf.
I would also.
I'm not sorry.
I'm also excited to see.
You can
him-
unsubscribe if you want, Shia. We know.
No, Shia, we love you.
I would also like to possibly see him in Cowboy Ninja Viking.
Put Chris Pratt in anything. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck. I'm gonna see it.
It's
I'm fine with Chris
If you
Pratt
want to
just
sell
making a
movie
sandwich.
tickets, put Chris Pratt in it. He's a handsome gem, and he needs to be in more shit.
Either
He was-
chubby or skinny, he's the best.
Yeah, he was homeless,
Like
and he
peanut
came.
butter.
He's not homeless anymore. He made like $1 billion fucking this year.
Yep.
Good for him.
he's a great actor. He's a good comedy mixed with action actor.
Yeah.
So
that's about that for the nerd news.
yeah, I think that's it for this week. Stay tuned for next week. We've got a couple other small segments coming up on the channel. So
And if you didn't get to watch our episode of the reviews for the television spots of Arrow, Flash, and Agent Carter, click here, and you'll be redirected to that.
and for everyone else, I'm Steve Trezza.
Scott Burnett.
Ed Good.
Devin Burke.
See you later.
Bye.